So let's return back to Android Studio. So let's just open our main activity. Now that we have a working mechanism for registering a user, we have to see if we can log in into the app using the same credential. So I'll just get into the main activity and I will define login button first of all. So right after we defined the link to open register activity, I'll define login button. And then bind the view with the button. Then we just have to import the class in case you're getting error. Alright, then button login.set onClick listener. We have to set an onClick listener on this button. Then under the onClick method, just like in the registration part, before we can register a user, we were checking if the username, email as well as password was available or not. In the same way, before we can log in a user, we have to check if the user has entered its username and password or not. So under the onClick method, first of all, I'll create string variables to obtain email and password. Alright, then I have to use if statement just the way we have done in the registration part. So let's open register activity and we can just copy all the if else statement from here. Return back to the main activity and then right after obtaining the text and password, we can just paste it. Alright, now we have to make some changes here. I'll make it first of all signing in. And then we have to get rid of all the references that we have for name. Since while logging in, we are not taking name, we just need email ID and password. So I'll just get rid of this first if statement. And then we have to change this register activity to main activity. So I will just do it quickly. And then we can get rid of this else if part where we were checking if the length of the password is greater than 6 or not, since this is not a registration process. So first one is correct. We are checking whether the text email is empty or not. And then this method should be login user instead of register user. And then I'll just make the necessary changes in the edit text variables. Because in this activity, we have edit text login email and then login password. Alright, and also in the login user method, we don't need text name. So I'll just get rid of it. And then finally, we can create login user in main activity. Alright, then we will have to define Firebase auth variable globally. Alright. Then using the same auth variable, we can directly sign in the user. So just write auth.signin with email and password. Then the parameters are text email, text password. Then we have to add one add-on complete listener. Alright, then finally add semicolon to the end of this statement. And then I'll just get rid of this at org jetbrains.annotations.notnull. Alright, now we just have to check if the task was successful or not. If it was successful, we can display one toast message and then we can just open up our user profile activity. I'll just do it quickly. and I'm not going to finish this activity since this is our main activity. So if we log out from the user profile activity, our main activity should be there to open up since it is the gateway or it is the main activity. Then getting the else part, I'll use try and catch statements to catch the exception in case something happens while we are trying to log in. So we have seen this also, nothing much to explain here. Then just check where this else part is ending. After the else part, I'll just set the progress bar visibility to be gone, because in any case whether the task was successful or not, we have to stop the progress bar. And let's start the app now. So on our main activity, I'll just enter my credential and try to log in. Alright. The app is crashing, so I might have missed out something. Something is wrong at line 84, and line 84 is the line where we are signing in our user. Alright, I think I've got what is the problem here. Alright, before taking care of the error, under the add on complete listener, let's add the activity as main activity dot this comma, and then we have to get one instance of the Firebase auth, since we have declared the auth variable but we have not obtained any instance for it, so we can just do that. So before this login button is clicked, we have to get one instance of Firebase auth. So auth equals Firebase auth dot get instance. Now run the app. And login was successful. Alright,